see if we can find a bigger gun there. Oh, look! There's a right... Smart! Now tear it down and get inside. Good job! Now pick up the rifle. Wow, not bad. Grab your... Okay, alright. Just like a kid. Oh my gosh! We're under attack! Quick! Aimed! Shoot him! Amazing! Seems like you have a great talent for shooting. Now let's try first person. Try to aim and defeat him in first person mode. This is bad. A snowstorm is raging in the Aurora Valley. Check the map to find where to avoid the snowstorm. The snowstorm is coming! Let's hurry to a safe place. Look! There's something shining in that house. Let's go over there and take a look. Wow, you're really lucky. That is one shiny chest. Come on, let me teach you. Yeah, the ramp is finally completed. The treasure chest is open the chest to see what's inside. You're really lucky. An RPG. Well, come on. We need to move to the next safe zone. You forgot about your RPG. It can... Come on! Knock him out in one go! Congrats! You've completed the training. Looks like you have what it takes. Next, let's start your actual for real battles. You need to tap start.
Our air taxi is approaching the beautiful Aurora Valley. The Aurora Valley is a virtual world created by the Aurora Corporation, a wonderful place where visitors never want to leave.
After Dylan leaves off of this, can you play with me on H1Z1?
Yeah, I got a massive headache now.
Who? You, Chandler?
I got a massive headache. Don't subscribe to my YouTube channel. Switch teams. I'm team 2.
Who, me?
Yeah, nice
costume, Dylan. How about I go team 1?
Yep. Dylan. Yeah. Let's go somewhere else besides Tilted.
Alright, let's go, Paradise Palms.
Where's that at?
The desert.
Can I be on your team, Dylan?
I don't like losing subscribers, bro. A big fat rip, bro. Big fat rip. Big, humongous rips.
Anybody that wants to know, yes, I do dip. I got this up when I was coming back from Pennsylvania. Dutchman. It's off that TV commercial. The guys in Axe, the Dutch, whatever. Go watch. Y'all need to like and subscribe. Please, anything. And comment down to you.
No one can stop me, I feel like the greatest. Don't say be humble, I patiently waited. All of this love and I ain't even made it. I got a plan for them niggas that hate it. Running some bitch for my bros, I'ma make it. They want me going, I can't walk around naked.
Yo guys, what is good? Today's vlog is gonna be a little bit different, man. Today's all about having fun. I got an opportunity to perform my song in front of everybody. It was super dope. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to Wild Chi, everybody that performed tonight. You guys did an amazing.
Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm going to throw in really quick that snakes are deadly. People do die from them occasionally, so if you guys aren't comfortable in any way or have experience handling deadly snakes, I highly recommend you do not try this at home. Everything I do in this video is perfectly legal. If you guys are going to try this yourselves, check your local regulations. And last but not least, for those of you who don't agree with hunting or the harvesting of animals, please click out now. And for the rest of you guys, enjoy the video.
What's up guys, Agent Junior here at Sensei Outdoors, and today's video, we're going to cook up a rattlesnake. It's pretty neat how we found this guy. We were just scouting, and then he was on the road. My dad saw him, so we pulled over and caught him. But here's a little clip of how we caught him real quick. That's not one of those green ties. Is that one of those Diamondback? Yeah. Get some pictures.
Damn, he's scary. Hey, these snakes though? These snakes are everywhere out here. Everywhere. Hey, what do you guys think? Catch and cook?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do it.
We're going to have to dispatch this guy now. Alright guys, so today, to be cleaning this guy, I'm going to be using a knife that I actually got from a Hunter's Hollow box. It's a CRKT knife. It comes with like a little neat holster, has a gut hook and all that on it. And it also came with all this pretty cool stuff like the Vortex Vinyl harness, a couple elk calls, a cool outdoor edge little eating kit. And it came with like this little organic waffle thing, but I got hungry when I saw it, so I already ate it. But remember, you guys use promo code SINCITY, you get to save 10% off your first box. So it's a pretty cool deal. It's like a monthly thing. You get a surprise every time what's in it. But let's get to cleaning this guy. I'm no pro at this, so if you guys catch a lot of these guys or do this a lot, go ahead, give me some advice that would help me. But I've seen Naked and Afraid enough times that I know that you can peel a snake. So here we go. Let's try it. All I did is I just started pulling the skin down and it just starts coming off. So the snake got fatter towards the end from his head to the midsection of his body, so I ended up just using my gut hook and just peeled him right down the middle. So I'm gonna just keep on peeling him. There we go, now it's going easy. Oh, he had a hole in it. This one's been attacked by a bird or something before he had a hole. So I'm sure I peeled it down far enough. I'm just gonna cut it. There we go. So I'm just gonna hang this up on a tree. I'm gonna save this skin right here. I think I'm gonna split it all the way down from here, down the middle of the skin. I'm just gonna hang it up as we cook it. Perfect. That ended up perfect. And like I was saying, guys, I think he's been attacked by a bird or something. He had like this colored part, and the skin just ripped right there. But we're just gonna hang this up on a tree, and this is perfect. I'll just put on this little thing right here. This is perfect. We're gonna salt this down and do something with it. I'm not sure yet. Cover a barrel or something. So now we're just gonna gut them. They got guts all in there under piece. You just get them, and I'm pretty sure that's how you do it. Yep. All the guts just come out just like that. There you go. He's completely gutted, completely skinned, and ready to cook up now. So what's neat about these guys is their entire body is just a big spinal cord. It's all ribs and stuff. It's cool. We're just rinsing them off really quick. So right now we're just cutting it into little proportional sizes. So here's what I'm going to end up cooking right now. Saving a little bit for later for some other stuff I'm going to do with it. But this right here is what we're going to cook. Okay, we're going to use some oil. So I'm not going to get real fancy with that. I'm going to use stuff I usually use, just a little bit of garlic, salt, and oil powder. I'm just going to sprinkle it over them fairly heavily. I mean, I don't know. It's my first time, like I said, so see how this turns out. So, I'm going to do it like this. So, if you guys like these kind of videos and stuff, go ahead, drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because we've got a lot of great stuff coming your way.
We're the kind of people who like to travel even when we're not traveling. Our next challenge is, can we survive a whole day in an American city without speaking any English?
What up, it's Damon.
It's Joe.
And it's Damon and Joe, and we are two best friends who travel the world. We make non-cheese.
But we were planning on catching a lot more of these guys. If you guys want to see more of that or anything, once again, comment it down and leave me any suggestions on recipes or different methods on gutting them or anything, because we're just kind of doing what we think will work, but it should work. Like I said, I've seen Naked and Afraid, so I'm a pro. Let's go. The oil over this open fire right here, and then after it starts getting hot, we're going to throw the rattlesnake in it. So while that's heating up, look at just the great view we're looking at from our campsite. There's a lake down there, yeah, a little bit of a farther campsite, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice view. There was deer down there last night and everything, some ponds. It's really cool, real cool deal. Alright guys, the oil's ready. We're going to go ahead and drop these pieces of rattlesnake in there. Hopefully it turns out good. I don't know what to expect. I remember when I was a kid, in Arizona, we'd go to the festivals and they'd sell fried rattlesnake. That's why we're really trying this idea. I've been wanting to try it out forever now. Finally got a hold of rattlesnake, so. It's only been cooking about a minute now. I'm not going to cook it very long because this rattlesnake was really thin. I don't want to like burn it and stuff, but I still at the same time want to kill anything it might have in it because I'm not very experienced with rattlesnakes. But just about done now. We're going to go ahead and take it off and start eating it. It looks all cooked right now. Just moving it around a little bit. I might leave it on just a little bit longer. I don't know. Alright, looks done now. Trying to avoid this smoke as I get to it. Alright, looks actually pretty good. Good. Should be there. Alright, I'm gonna let it cool off for a little bit right here. Let it cool off, and then everybody's gonna get a little piece of it. So now it's time to taste this. I got Juju with me, as you guys know. He's always here to taste food. He loves it. And I'm gonna be using this little knife stuff that the Outdoors came in the Hunter's Hall. So I'm gonna try it now. You wanna taste it first?
Is it hot?
It's not very hot. You can grab it with your hands or use this or whatever.
It's not bad. It just has a weird texture at first. It's like chewy.
So I'm gonna try it too now. This thing didn't have very much meat on it, but let's see. It's a little chewy. It's like a unique flavor, like you're not like a flavor you've never tasted before. I can't really explain it. It's not quite like. It reminds me more of like a rabbit than anything else.
It has a weird texture to it. You finishing it?
Yeah.
Yep, so we're just tearing this guy up. Cadell will be here soon to taste some. It's like a unique flavor. Like it's a mixture between, in my opinion, like rabbit and fish. It's weird. It's one I've never tasted before. Like, people say everything tastes like
fish meat.
Yeah, it looks like fish. People say everything tastes like chicken, but it tastes like a mixture of rabbit and fish. It's weird. So I'm not sure if it's exactly true, but I had a friend one time tell me that when you're catching a rattlesnake, if it turns around and bites itself, they do that sometimes when you're trying to catch them and stuff. Just don't eat it because now it stuffs in the meat and all that. But is that true? I'm really curious if it's true, and let me know down in the comments once again. Let me know if it's true or not, because honestly, we were trying to avoid that the whole time, but it'd be pretty cool to know if it's true or not.
The flavoring's good, but
it has a lot of bones.
Yeah,
it's
crazy. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It's just hard to eat it. It's kind of small.
I think you have to fry it until you can just chew through the bones.
Yeah, I'll probably just fry it and just crunch it all up, like a chicharron.
Yeah, because the way you're eating it just smell like that. That's painful.
Yeah, it's good. We'll probably try other ways in the future because there's a lot of these guys out here. We're gonna try catching them and stuff. But once again, comment down in the recommendations if you guys have eaten rattlesnake or like recipes or advice or anything. And
this is the day. It's finally arrived. 5 months later. It's a bitter, sweet day. We're excited, but we're also saddened. But we're thankful for the wonderful sacrifice these guys have made. We've given them the best life possible. We've protected them along the way. They've been extremely happy, and it's going to be extremely productive and wonderful meat. But I warn you, we're going to show this, hopefully educate you and teach you and show you how to do this humanely. So if you're not for that, you might want to skip this. Otherwise, watch on and go through the process with us. Forgot to heat up the scalder last night. It takes a long time to heat up 55-degree water to 145 degrees. Plugged it in at 6:30. It's got to be ready by 10. So for some insurance, I boiled some water, filled that halfway up with cold water, filled the rest of it up with boiled water. Getting there. I'm out here feeding the chickens. I want to show you something. I fed them the leftover Master Tonic stuff, They ate some of that, but definitely not all of it. Chickens know. Chickens know what they can eat and how much. This is free choice. They had other choices, so they weren't forced to eat it. They'll be fine. They know you don't have to worry about them. You're not sure they're going to eat something. Put it out in their run and see. Good morning, guys. One thing I got to do this morning is cull some roosters. I think we have about 3, maybe 4 that we don't need going into the winter. So we're going to process them while we're at it. Yep, there's one right there.
That's the rooster that I mean.
Yeah, he's mean, and he's not necessary. We're not going to reproduce that breed. So let's get him in our freezer.
Whoa.
We've released the hounds. We've got our roosters. I'm going to test the temperature before I pour another boiling pot of water in there. I don't want to overheat it. So we're at about 135, so I think it'll be okay to pour some more of it in there. There we go. Okay, warming up their hands. I think that'll work.
Yeah,
Alright, we'll maintain the temperature now. Now I'm going to get the turkeys over to the processing area. We're getting hung in this tall, thick grass. The boys have misplaced the chain for pulling it, which would make it a little easier because I could lift it over it. It could be buried under this mashed down grass. Look what I just saw. How in the world did I see that? But there it is. Alright, let's see how that works. Ready? Still not easy, but actually doable. Alright, shut the door. Whoa, so much stronger. We gotta see if it'll fit. Come.
Oh my goodness. Is that one?
Okay, he fit just barely, and I think this is one of our biggest ones. And he went in peacefully, so I'm pretty excited about that. It wasn't a huge battle. Are you guys sad?
Yes, Mom.
everything's set up. All the help is here. Amy, the track star from high school. Arthur, you know, the guy who would grab a chicken by the horns if they had them. Brianna, and the work crew. They're getting excited about this. You guys excited for this? Or are you sad for this?
Sad and happy.
It's kind of bittersweet, isn't it?
Yeah, bittersweet.
Okay. I have a coach here. It's Amy. She's going to walk me through on how it might be different than a chicken. I don't think it's much different, is it, Amy?
You just want your knife to be really sharp. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's similar.
Okay, I sharpened it really sharp last night. We're going to see how this goes. I calm him down. I got hit by a feather or wing this morning. That wasn't even fun. I owned him backwards. This is a heavy bird. This is much heavier than I anticipated. We got the medium cone, Beauty. I think we should have gotten the large cone.
I know. You could probably tuck his wing in a little more at the top.
And watch your eyes, everybody.
Where's your glasses?
I couldn't find them. Pull his head through. We're putting him in this cone because it sedates him, it hugs him, and puts him upside down. That calms him down. We want him to be calmed down. If they stress out before they are killed, it ruins the meat. Amy, you come around here and hold my legs. Now, we killed just like a chicken, right?
Yeah.
We grab above the jawbone there. That's what I'm gonna tell. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna mimic it. Okay, backwards, like that, right? Just like a chicken. Okay. We're gonna let it bleed out in this bucket. It's got water in it. My first turkey kill. I sharpened the knife. A sharp knife's a humane knife. Good kill. Watch out! Watch out! Did you get it on you?
I don't know. I had my eyes closed.
The only pain is when you first slit across the skin. So that's why a sharp knife is a humane knife, because it makes it less painful. And now it's not feeling anything. It's just bleeding out. It might kick, but it's not alive. It's just nerves. It's not feeling it. It's just nerves. And like Temple Grandin would say now, where'd he go? He's gone. His body's here, but he's gone.
I want another one. Me too, me too.
Ready.
Alright. Probably about, a minute?
Yeah. So
A minute
close
more
to
try?
a minute, and then we'll see how the feathers are coming out at that point.
I thought I would dunk it in this after it's scalding to plug it. Yeah, right. Things are huge.
Can we pull off his feathers?
It's gotta keep going. So then we try to peel the... That ain't peeling. Okay, let's keep going. These heritage birds are gonna take a lot longer than the Cornish cross. Feathers are coming off good, but the feet are still rough.
There we go. Now we got it.
Is that easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what happens.
All right, let's put him in the plucker. You've done a turkey in this plucker before?
We have, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Hands up, kisses. May not be our prettiest turkey.
That's alright.
Maybe a little more time in the folder.
Well, everything's coming out okay. I think it's just big. See, I don't want to scald them anymore. See, it's skin starting to go. I think let's hand pluck this one the rest of the way just so we don't ruin him.
Well, we're going to have to hand pluck the rest of this one. It's just too big for that plucker. I mean, maybe we'll get the hang of it next time, but for now, the kids wanted to pluck it anyway, and it got most of them. It's huge, right, Beauty?
It is.
This is much
It's
bigger
like
than I
so
thought.
big.
I can't wait to weigh them out. It's going to have even better ratio than what I expected for feed to meat. Rinsing them off real good. Y'all want to hold the foot?
Yeah, I wanna hold it first.
Are they allowed to hold the foot, Arthur?
Yeah.
There you go.
Can I hold it?
But you'll have to wash your hands real good afterwards.
Yes. Yeah.
Golly.
That's a lot.
I didn't know this was going to be a workout. Off the head now.
Oh, gross. Can I see the head?
The yellow is like some of the fat on the turkey because they ate grass. This is like basically like sunshine.
This is huge, Mom. This color might hold too. This one plucked a lot better. What was it? What made it easier to pluck, Amy?
So I think that one was easier to pluck because it's a little bit smaller, and because we took it right from the scalder to the plucker, we didn't have a pause, and that seems to help it come out better too.
It's working just like a chicken.
It's just like a chicken, just
Yeah,
bigger.
almost easier because you can get your hand in there, you can see in there. I'm really liking this. I couldn't be any happier. These turkeys are huge.
What do you think about that, Grace? Is that gross? Jonah, do you like the guts?
Yeah.
You enjoy that, don't you?
Yeah, like, I'm doing this for the first time in my life. I'm doing this for the first time in my life.
Really? Awesome.
Touching anything.
Yeah, touching anything. You've only just seen it. Here's another difference about turkeys I'm remembering. The feathers get stuck in the plucker. They don't wash through. Because they're so, like, thick and big. But my new job now is to defeather the feather plucker after every time. So I'm going to do that now. That was so gross.
We've only got one left. We're almost done. Feeling pretty good about it. I think I'm going to take that last one and make an instructional video on how to actually process it. I'm going to go through more of the steps, go through it step by step, so that they support itself. How many chicken props does it take to hold up a turkey? 3. We gotta hope.
Small turkey bags.
Uh-oh. It's not gonna... Whoa! Beauty! Either you're gonna get it or you're gonna be so close. Let me help you. Is this the biggest turkey? I think it is. One of the biggest turkeys. Yes, we got 9 out of the 10 birds in their bags. We had a Big Mac Daddy that wasn't about to go in there, so I'm going to cut him in half. You know, nobody wants to have a parted turkey for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but we'll just use that one for more everyday lunches or dinners. I'm not sure how you cut a turkey in half, but we'll just go for it with the clippers. Shame to cut such a beautiful turkey this way, but what are you gonna do? There's a turkey halved if you ever want to know what it looks like. We tried putting it in the heat and shrink wrapping it. That wasn't quite working, so we were pulling off a trick we learned from Pat Foreman, just dunking it in water, no hole in it, and she's just pushing the air out of it, and the water helps push the air out of it. Think this works better than the shrink wrapping?
Yes.
Yeah, there's the finished good. Not bad. We just have to get them to last till Christmas, so it should not be a problem. Here we are, going to continue to build on the chickshaw. We have a helper. Andy, you going to help us? Sure. I'm most excited about you teaching us how to calmly take down a lamb for a peaceful harvest.
Yeah, the main thing is calmly. Yeah.
And you're going to teach us that this evening?
We're going to try it.
Okay. But first, we're going to do some work on the chickshaw, and then we'll do that when we do the afternoon chores. Andy, we're going to put the cross pieces along the top. So we need 2 6-foot pieces, and then we need 2 5/9 pieces.
We need to rip 2x4.
And they're ripped. They're 2x4s ripped. Yeah. So first we cut them.
Let's have that.
I see that. We cut 1 2x4. Oh, good job, Laurel. Not in the garden. Thank you. That's pathetic effort to cover it up. Uh-oh.
But your bracing is different over here. I'm not crossing over that on this one.
Oh, no.
All the other ones are like...
You're right.
You have your 2x4.
Oh, look. There's this one.
It does matter. I do think it's going to matter.
3 of them.
We got 2 drills. Well, for
Here,
extra. One of you on either side.
Yeah, they all have drill bits. Papa, get yours. Sister sides.
Is there?
Yes, hurry up.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to get us all 3 on it. How many people can drill 1 leg? There we go. This is so much stronger. The first chickshaw I did only had 1 2x4 here instead of 2. It didn't have that corner brace. part of this is I have the concept in my head and I can build. It's a little slow and heavy, but it gets the job done.
Mine are quick and light and fast, but they get the job done.
You saying that one's like me, Andy?
Yeah. It's big
Kind of
and
slow.
heavy.
Slow. Thanks. You're quick, lightning fast. We're gonna put the side posts on and the door. Well, side posts. Let's do side posts. Look.
Yes.
Here, we're gonna do this a little different too. Go get me a 2-foot scrap piece, John.
There goes so many. Do you think I should?
Tough decisions.
Yeah.
You can go if you want. I mean, this is a paying job, or you can go swimming.
I can go swimming anytime.
Well, Andy's child is not always here.
That's true.
Yes.
It's up to you, buddy. And listen, I'm gonna get on the phone any minute, so you could take a 30-minute break and go. Well, let's take a break. I've got to get on a phone meeting, and you go swimming.
Okay.
And everybody wins.
I'm gonna get the battery charging.
Let's resume in 30 minutes. All right. Come on, Gideon. Got back from the phone call. That was actually my YouTube representative. You know, one thing interesting that she pointed out and learned in that, actually, most of you guys, most of your viewers, like over 70% are not subscribed. Did you guys know that? Most of my traffic is unsubscribed. So if you're feeling saucy, subscribe. And then hit the little bell so you get the notification. That lets you know when we put out a new video. Andy, you do much construction?
A little bit here and there.
Okay. So let's just go back to what Chickshaw 1.0 did. And that was just a stripped 2x4 from perch to the roof, and then we did angle braces to support it. It's raining out there. We're gonna just keep working in here until the rain stops. Go do chores. So there I have plenty of, I guess that's bowed.
Yeah. Looks like we can try the other side.
Try that other one.
That one's closer. That'll be good. It'll pull down.
That's looking good. We got a frame structure up. Yeah, I think it was fine. This held up just fine. See how we have the braces down there? And then we just put one screw in the top. It doesn't have to be that crazy. It's a chicken coop. Now, I'm pretty sure we do the front too for the door, but let me see how wide we made the door. I would say 30 to 50. Rule of thumb is this. Starts up, it's about 9 inches. That's how much a chicken needs for perch. You put 30 chickens in there, you still got room, because they like to huddle up together. Let's cover our ears. We're going to make our door now. Our door post, anyway. You guys hear that storm? That's crazy. Is it done raining yet, Andy? Chores. Nope, it's still raining, but I think it'll pass. We got to do our cross beam. This is where we're going to set up the perches. Or not the perches, the nesting boxes. I'm wanting to get out there and do chores. It's that time. It's past time. Still got a little bit of thunder. A little bit of drizzle. Maybe we'll do this step and maybe one more, and then we'll just go. We got that bar on. I feel like we're making good, steady progress on this thing. It's my new leaf, buddy. We're cleaning up. I've left. The sun is shining. It's ready to do chores. It's time to do chores. But let's tidy up. All right, Andy. We got it clean.
Now what?
Now chores. And then you're going to show us. Can I wait? How to hold it down, calm it down.
Yeah.
Before a slaughter.
All right.
That's very peaceful. Hey, Andy, you're almost as bad as Uncle Pete.
My shoes?
Uncle Pete came down here and tried this first day with flip-flops on.
Hey, this is how
We're
we
not
roll.
in Florida anymore.
This is how we roll, man. I always do this.
You want to
castrated pigs?
You coming in with me, or are you going to wait out here?
I don't know. What's your bull going to do?
Come on, mister. Boy, this is easy. It's going to be one of those days where everything goes smooth. Look, he's going with it. Oh my gosh. Hey, don't bite the hand that feeds you, honey. Hey. Okay, go ahead. He wants that tree. Watch this, Andy. Look right to that tree.
Oh, look at that.
No, he usually go get some.
It looked like he was
go
about
get
ready
some scratch.
The Alphonse belts are moldy.
Okay.
And
well, I guess we can't feed them to the sheep or the cows.
Yes.
So they need to go to the adult chickens or the pigs.
Yes.
If we were going to catch a chicken, or the lamb though, is that our only alfalfa pellets? We've ordered some more. It's actually coming tomorrow. But that's not going to help us. Andy's going to be gone. We're leaving, yep. So...
I can make sound with some other thing and just not give it to them.
Sure.
And then somebody grab one of the sheep.
Just bring your bucket. Yeah, we only have to catch one sheep. Time for the sheep. Jonah, will you go turn the fence off? So probably the best thing to do is do this while they're in their old paddock where they are right now. Before we move them. We need to move them today. Well, hi there. Hi there. I want everybody to know, and Andy, I think you know this, we're looking for the most humane way to harvest these sheep. Yes. And it's not a spiritual thing for us. It's a most humane. If that's halal, kosher, a bullet to the head, we're looking for the most humane. What do you think's the most humane? Less painful for the sheep.
The quicker the better.
Okay.
Always fast.
So what's faster, a gun or a knife?
That always depends on who's wielding the knife and the gun. That's not really an answer, but you can miss with a gun. And
you can totally miss with a gun. I've seen it happen with cows.
Yeah.
I've seen the cow run around the field with a bullet in its head.
Yep.
Not a pretty sight. All the amino acids coming up into the meat. You've just basically ruined all your good husbandry.
Right.
And stressed out that animal, and what a horrible way to go.
Yeah.
And you've seen people mess up with a knife?
You can miscut with a knife, too.
Okay.
So, whatever you do, it's good to do it with confidence. Okay. So if you have the knife in your hand, you want to know where it's going, and you want to do it quickly.
Okay.
If you have a gun in your hands, you want to make sure you fire when you're confident that the shot is right.
And you've told me before that you've seen peaceful both ways, I guess. I mean, the gun's loud.
It can be done well.
And you lose the brain with the gun. You can't eat the brain.
Right.
You can't utilize the whole animal.
Yep.
But with the knife, you can utilize the whole animal. From what you've done in the past, you said it's been a peaceful experience.
Very peaceful.
Hey, Pop,
all right, let's practice.
For catching the biggest sheep because it's the only one that are pretty much trained.
Okay, we'll go to that one.
Well, there's one that's a littler, but it's not as trained as the big one.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
When we're here in November, these sheep will also be somewhat corralled.
You've told me we're going to put them in the side of the barn, in a stall on the side of the barn.
Yeah, like the day before.
So they'll be corralled.
Yeah. And so, which helps give them a little bit of structure in where they're going, kind of know where the walls are. Here, they could get spooked and, go into your net fencing and stuff like that. So this isn't like an ideal situation.
No, and this is like the biggest paddock they get over here, too. So you might not even be able to catch one today, Andy, but we'll try.
We'll see.
They're onto you, Andy.
Yeah, and I'm not pushing the matter too much because you don't have any solid walls here. But I'll come around here for a second.
That's the only way we caught them, is we had them in a
I'm
stall.
going to grab this little one. I think I can grab this little one. If I try.
You can try it.
Put your bucket down, right?
Oh, look, come to it. Look, look. See?
Grab one.
Wait. Grab it before it eats a potato. I don't know if they're moldy or not. Oh. They've got onto me.
No, we ain't going to catch them, are we?
I'll come around here and we'll see.
He's got a potato decoy in there. It would be convenient if they were eating the alfalfa, because we could put it in that pan and they would be eating and we could grab them. Tomorrow. They're coming tomorrow, the new alfalfa pellets.
They come from a pretty big herd?
Yeah, huge herd.
Yeah. And so they haven't probably...
No, and
human hands haven't touched them.
And I don't think they were ever moved or anything like that. They're just out in pasture.
Right. I don't want to spook them too bad right now.
No, we don't want to stress them out. You got to grab two hands on them, Jonah.
I know, but I couldn't drop the bucket or they would all... I guess I could have dropped the bucket.
You could try cornering them over here. I mean, you just don't want them to jump this perimeter fence.
I've seen these guys.
But they could jump this.
Yeah. Do they stay at the bucket when he has the alfalfa?
Come on, Laurel, get one of those sheep. That's funny, they're letting Jonah get near him, but he doesn't have to just grab one and hold on. That's okay. But they ain't letting Andy anywhere near him. They won't let me anywhere near him either.
You over there with him?
I'm giving up watching them. I'm gonna go ahead and set up this next paddock. We've had an idea. Maybe we can flip this on its side, and then we have them something that we can herd them into and capture them. We can run this fence up along through there to give them a funnel, Andy. Yeah, Tom. So we do this.
But if you pick that up too much, they're going to come into that green grass.
I understand. They're not going to come right now, huh?
Yeah, if we stay here, they're not going to head over that way too much.
We'll spread out.
Papa, somebody's got to be here.
Okay. You think they'll get through that? See if you can move your perimeter in.
Yeah, they're not coming.
There we go. There we have a corral. Come down here. Come on. Wait, John, you're going the wrong way, dude. Come behind me. We don't want them to charge that fence right there. No, especially we don't have alfalfa.
You can shoot them all.
Shoot them all? Oh, you're saying we could shoot them, like maybe when we're feeding them alfalfa on harvest day or something like that?
No, I said if they get out.
Oh.
And then we just have a little bit of
You're solving the problem, aren't you? Huh? Are you solving the problem? one less chore. The meat in the freezer. That makes sense to you, doesn't it? Andy, if you got over the fence,
You want me to?
and then came up here, because I'm afraid I'm going to push him against this fence.
You need to get Laurel in here doing her work.
I know, Laurel. Now you can come in. We'll spread out, Jonah. Let's spread out. And just grab one, Andy. Who cares? It doesn't matter which one. Come on, Jonah. Close the gap. Up.
They're trying to.
Just not that.
No. That was slippery. A wool sheep I could have grabbed right there.
Don't let it back.
Good catch. It's okay, Jonah. It's okay. We got one.
I think that's the
Two
one
legs.
in
Grab it by 2 legs. Look how calm already. Look.
I don't know how to do that. It was so fast. That happened so fast.
So they get really sedated and calm when they're on the ground.
Look how calm.
They can't flee right now. And then you can also,
You're going to practice in a second, Jonah.
you know, when
Look
they're
how
shearing.
calm.
Oops, when they're
Spoke too
shearing,
soon.
yeah, they're usually up like this.
And then just snip.
Yeah. But when I grab this one, you want to grab these legs. So you can take, because when you pull up on these legs, you get all the legs off the ground.
Aha.
And if they can hit the ground with their legs, they're going to try to. But his legs,
We're off the ground.
so he's not trying to kick.
Let me try.
Come over here where I am. No, come over here, behind me. There.
You're grabbing the 2 bottom legs.
Yeah, the opposite legs. And you usually want to grab it on the inside here of this leg.
Okay.
So you let go here.
Yes. Aha.
So when I was telling you to reach over them and grab the legs, you can do it that way.
Now, how would you cut the throat if you've got 2 hands on the...
Well, once they're calm, you don't need to.
I don't know how to get that there.
Really? Like you can let go of the legs?
Usually you can let go, yeah, here. Or you can get him. It depends
Is he
on where.
calm yet?
Yeah, he's pretty chill.
He's got a big belly.
You know, so then it's like this.
Oh my gosh, you would have just done the deed.
Yeah.
It would have been over.
But that's again where you want to be quick and know where you're cutting.
Show where you cut, right below the jawbone?
Yep, it'd be right in there.
Would you rather go too hard than too light?
Well, what a lot of people do is they forget that there's hair or wool. Like these aren't wool sheeps.
It's going to be a little easier to do that to these guys.
Yeah, so there's not much matter here. Usually if they were wool, you'd have to get that out of the way. So you have access.
You would have to get your
He
scissors
is
out.
just laying there for you. That is amazing. You put the ears over his eyes? Jonah, don't pat him. like
Some
that.
people do that. But even, you know, sometimes people think that calms them.
You're not so convinced.
Well, you saw how it was before. I mean, nothing changed when I did that.
Yeah, okay.
But they're a flight animal. These animals don't fight. So once you
Okay.
take away their flight, they're not going anywhere.
That makes sense. So that's it. He would hold the 2 inner legs.
Yep, I'd pull the neck up, make sure I have a good place for my cut.
That's it.
Cut. And then we would save the blood in our case, so we'd have a bowl here, maybe Jonah with the blood, stirring it for harvesting the blood.
After you slit his throat, does he?
That's all right.
After you slit his throat, does he jump around?
No, there are convulsions at the end, like the death throes, which
Like a
any
chicken.
animal has, like a chicken.
A chicken.
Mama's scared. I'm very scared to go out here and look. Another one died last night. We went on a walk at 7. Everybody was fine. We came home at 7:30 and somebody was dead. There's somebody laying down here. Okay, good. They're all 3 laying down, but it can happen quick. What the heck? One of you guys said it might be a selenium deficiency. We went to a neighbor, got some selenium. As of today, they haven't eaten any. Selenium, DE, salt, kelp. To me, they don't seem like they're eating like they were. Land of Havilah. Herbal worm treatment, similar to Molly's, but different. Our neighbor also had this. 1/2 teaspoon per animal. Alfalfa. Smells really good. Hope they all come get it.
Hey, it's up Fortnite Master.
Why didn't that one get me?
What game? It's actually a creative destruction. This game up here, fourth app. I stopped playing it because my Wi-Fi was pretty trash and I was lagging, so I'm just playing random videos.
Based on that, so I'm afraid 106 is next. 106 is drooping his head. We might have to drench it and get it to 106. We're gonna go this morning and take the one that died last night about 7:30 p.m. Hopefully it's not too late to open at 8 and show up right when they open up. Get an autopsy, see if we can't see what's going on. Basic H for violent, and for that matter, stud muffin. That's a dewormer for cows. I didn't see any protocol for sheep, so I'm not using it on the sheep. I actually hope to get a manure sample from Violet to take in to analyze that too. Rolled up her fence, give them more grass, moving them once, oftentimes twice a day. Look, she stood up. That's the quickest way to get a cow manure. Is catch them in a rest, have them stand up. Get your new grass, honey. Right there. Take your time. Yes. Go get your grass, honey. So already, it's not in vain. I got the manure from the cow, even if they can't see the sheep. I'll get the cow manure tested. I want to see though if I can't catch some of their manure. So if they can't test the sheep, I can give them the manure. 106 is not looking good. Okay, poop 106. 106 is about to poop. I'm gonna go collect that poop. I have to find a different way, because look, the herbs. You guys aren't even eating the herbs. It's falling down between the alfalfa. They're not eating it. Let's hope it's not too late for you. I'm about to show you guys a sheep that's been dead 12 hours, so if you don't want to see it, skip forward. You know, it's just liquid that's come out of its mouth and nose. It's super bloated.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, alright, come on.
Doing a bowl in his baby. Oh,
Grab that
how did I get him back?
We can all help that. Alright, come on. Jonah,
Put it in park.
it's up there asleep or dead one. We're about to leave to take that one in. I don't know if it's too late. I don't know how fresh it has to be. But if that one's dead, we'll take it. I don't want it to be dead. Run! Oh my gosh, what is happening? Okay, is he dead?
I'll make him move. No, he's not dead. He's shaking.
He's not dead, but he's about dead.
still alive.
Alright, come on. We'll take this one.
It might just be
And we'll come back and get him. He'll be dead by the time we get back. We'll see if they'll take this one. I wonder if we should take him. He will be dead by the time we get there. And they can for sure autopsy fresh dead. We'll let him die on the grass. I wouldn't want to die in the car. We'll come back and get him if this one won't work. We have arrived, kids. Come on, let's go. We're just going to pull around in the parking lot and unload. We are not too late. We have 24 hours, so.
Sorry you had to go to school. Oh boy, are you pale? Look at her.
Oh yeah, you can look now. It would still be ready for a while.
We will do necropsy today. Call us this afternoon, and we'll see if we have anything preliminary for you.
Okay.
And you said you had fecal samples.
Yeah. We are back home. We're gonna have to do something quick on those others.
Just the powder?
Okay.
No, you can just mix that with water and then drench them.
Okay, that's a good idea. Let's do that because they're laying down. Alright, we're gonna try that one's still alive. Hey, this one that's down is still alive. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to catch the other two. I'm glad to see you still alive, buddy. Do we have hope? Okay. I'm looking. You wanna come look? Pretty pale, huh?
Oh, yeah, wow. I'm sorry.
We didn't see any signs, buddy. That's good.
It just got so bad, so fast. Even like there was still redness around the edges. It just got so, yeah, I mean.
They're not gonna let me catch them. Okay. That's a good sign. Keep walking. They can go up here in this corner. Up those feet today. See, there's a lot more color in there.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot more color. He's gonna survive.
Oh, look at that, Rebecca.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have Leo this year, thank goodness.
Look at that.
Look at
that.
Yeah.
We're still doing him every week though, okay? I don't
This
know
one's got a chance.
This one's totally got a chance.
I'm hopeful for those two. They had more color than anybody. They actually had color under their eyelids and in their gums. This guy, we're going to give him some water, too. We're going to save him. 3 times a day, herbs. Look.
He's perking up to it.
He is perking up to it. Mom. That's better than you did with me. Our neighbor friend who we got the selenium and copper from. Copper, by the way, is not for sheep. Copper's for Violet. We're going to try that in a minute. But she said that the parasites are in the ground and they crawl up the grass when the dew hits. So, in a high-intensity management system, you would not let your animals out until the dew is gone. That's not sustainable. But neither is 3 sheep dying in 2 days.
Well, only 2 sheep died.
Oh, that's right. This one hasn't died yet. So, I don't know if we're going to, like, put halters on them and
Try to train
get them into the stall and then bring them out at 10:30 every day. I don't know if that'd cause more... It's hard because would that cause more stress and do more harm than letting them let them eat the dew on the grass. You know, it's not like we're keeping these guys to breed or anything. If we were keeping them to breed, we would need a hardy stock. We wouldn't want to baby them. But,
well,
these guys, we just got to get to November.
This is our fault in a lot of ways.
You think so?
Well, we're inexperienced.
Okay, so we should have known that they had worms.
We should have been checking them more. We should have been maybe just prophylactically deworming them as opposed to waiting till there's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, like if this had happened 2 weeks ago and I was in good health and we weren't like behind on everything and feeling like so overwhelmed, maybe we would have
Yeah. And
figured
you know,
this
when they
out
weren't
earlier.
eating on that grass, it wasn't because they didn't like the grass, it was because they were starting to lose their appetite.
But we also didn't know that.
No, we didn't know that. It's
So
the first time.
I hate that 2 sheep have died. Like, I feel horrible about that. But at the same time, like, this is why we just got feeder lambs and not breeding stock to start with, because we're learning.
The learning curve. And you like this, like the shoot. We could have been doing that
this whole time.
Once a week or once a month and made them go through this shoot before they go to the next paddock.
Yeah.
And they would be totally trained to it, but it took an emergency to like think about that. Like I didn't even think. Well, it's time for after some chores. We got the results back on the sheep. Coincided with the fecal. The sheep had a heavy worm load, like 3 different worms. 3 different worms. They didn't think it was too late for these 2 because they have some redness left in their eyes. There's some hope. How are they doing, Jonah? Are they still up?
Yep.
Alright, we've decided it's done raining. I have not seen the lamb graze. I mean, I've seen them graze a little bit when we were over there, but not like they were. It's wet, it just rained, that's when the parasites come up the grass.
That definitely activates parasite activity, so...
what you've read, you keep them dry, so let's bring them in, right?
Yeah,
what do we have to lose? They're just going to die.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that let's just bring them in and see what happens.
I'm kind of thinking we should do, well, if we need to do both, because they're going to try to follow the other one.
Yeah, I feel like if we can get both of them, I feel like you're probably going to need to hold the ropes.
Okay, yeah.
Because I don't want the boys.
That's a good point. No, because we don't know how they're going to act. Okay, we can't let them go.
Yeah.
I feel like we should feed them some alfalfa pellets and let's put some selenium on it.
Force selenium?
So we are in selenium deficient area.
Okay.
Not that it's not
hurt them to
selenium.
get it if they don't need selenium?
Well, because we're selenium deficient, they probably need it.
Well, we're deworming. What's the name of that company? We're deworming.
Well, it's like Molly's, but it's not Molly's. It's another one.
We're deworming herbally. We're doing probiotics. So we're deworming twice a day. We're doing probiotics once a day. We're doing apple cider vinegar.
See if we can save these. They may be too far gone.
I feel like handing
And
That might be off.
we'll go from there. We're just doing the best that we can.
This is going to be
There you
see
go.
how that goes around like a U shape?
There you go.
And it's going to tighten.
Oh yeah, that's better. You're right. That'll work.
The big one's more.
This is
They're
going to be
not
interesting.
Okay.
Bring the alfalfa. Maybe they'll go to the alfalfa.
Woo,
Oh boy, oh boy.
How did you do it? How did you do it?
We decided to just pick them up one by one, and Justin's gonna carry them one by one to this to the. It was rough.
It was funny because the sheep went like this, and Papa went and caught it, So he just.
Yeah, so it didn't really go like we thought it might.
Yeah, we were hoping they would just follow.
I mean, we have no idea about any of this, so we're all just learning. Look at that!
This one wants to run free, not jump free. I'm getting a pan.
Oh god, oh my god. I haven't shut. Oh my gosh. Shoot. Okay, so a sheep got out. And they were trying to get that other sheep in. He's just scared. I mean, you gotta realize too that 3 of his herd mates have died in the last 3 days, so he's like, what the heck's going on here? Okay, here he goes.
Papa, he calling you?
I'm gonna go with him.
How do you feel?
I feel like I've been to the sauna. Which is good. They're dry. They're dry. They're stressed out. They're dry.
We have to get them hay and water.
After supper, we're going to, well, let's see if they're still alive.
They're so good.
Okay, looks like they've been eating real good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna do the dewormer. Is that for one? Is that all of it?
This is one.
Wow. He's redder than everybody else.
Yeah, he's strong.
We got sheep for 2 reasons. 1, for wonderful grass-fed lamb for our family. 2, to mow the lawn.
Lighten up your intense game night with Ritz Crispin Fins.
She's got to get within 30 feet of him. So the beautiful one just got off the phone with the vet, and they are able to come out tonight. Why are they coming? Why is the vet coming? Why am I a little bit nervous? This always makes me a little bit nervous. Well, we've sold Nick and Scarlett. And if you don't know about that, we have sold the... Probably going to be some sort of dart gun, I'm guessing. Him on the neck. She got him good. She didn't miss. And he's just going to peacefully go to sleep. He's getting a little tired. He's just going to slowly go to sleep. He's not in any pain. Getting real tired. There you go, buddy. Just take a nap. You just peacefully laid down. Now she put in the reverse, and they're done. He's got a ear tag, and he'll come back. It was very peaceful. Rebecca asked me as I was heading home, did I pet him? And I thought, oh man, this is the only chance I'm ever going to get to pet him. So I got to say bye. I got to see if I can pet him. Hopefully he's not woke up enough that I can at least touch him.
You know, this grass-fed vegetable system using the scythe and fertility growing on the farm, I don't water. I haven't watered in 7 years here, including transplant day. I don't weed. If I keep the grass on the beds, you know, don't let the soil life eat it all. And it's not the one your dad had in the barn.
Right, no. I heard that the European one is lighter, more ergonomic.
Crazy light.
Okay.
So a few more. These are brush blades. You can actually, they're like small axes.
Nice.
But I'm kind of down to one blade. This is probably my favorite blade, called the Mr. Scott's. It's got a really, see the tip, how it really dips down?
Yes.
So imagine when you're coming up to a tree and there's grass growing here, all you do is put this against the back edge of the tree and you can't hurt the tree.
Okay.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And the
I see, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you put it up against the tree and then you do that and they're so razor sharp it'll cut. So this is killer more better than a weed whacker.
Okay.
So if this was a tree, right? So you know, there's grass growing right here. You just put it up against here and then do this. And I can show you in the field how it works.
All right.
And the other thing is killer is think about that electronetting, right?
Yes.
Which, you know, you're always trying to keep it from grounding. If you put this against the back of the net, you're always going away. So I can trim right up next to it. You follow me? Imagine this is electronetting. You push against it, and then, so there's not, I mean, you can go right.
So you can start from just holding it against there. You don't have to have a momentum of a swing. You just hold it there and then chop.
Right.